Yes, hello. Welcome everybody to the inaugural episode of the Young and the Broke podcast, a show where we will be delving into the do's and the don'ts and the tips and the tricks of how young people in Australia can navigate through adulthood, save money and maximize their lives. I'm one of your hosts, Fin Dunsford, and I'm with the one and only, the incomparable Izzy McMillan.
Hello, happy to be here with you.
We will be using this platform to talk to experts on matters such as financial literacy, career development, lifestyle choices, and hopefully you and I pick up a few things along the way.
Do you ever get those days where like it's payday and you're like, oh, I can breathe, I can buy a coffee, I can splurge, I can buy my friend lunch. Like she doesn't deserve it, but you want to get something nice for her, right? So you have those days and then like a week later you're going, shit, literally where is it all gone? And I don't think I make that many purchases. Like I buy a coffee in the morning, but that's a simple pleasure. And if I can't afford that, $6.50. But also if I can't afford that, then why am I spending like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours at work? You know?
I'm not splurging on anything. I can't tell you, Izzy, the last time I had an ASOS order.
Oh.
ASOS orders used to fulfill my soul.
And you had something to look forward to when you came home.
ASOS order, it would be 2-3 years since I've done so.
Rip.
So if we can ask the experts how on earth you do it, how to not only survive but thrive. I think you and I would be a lot better off.
We would. I don't understand inflation because it's like something cost goes up, other cost goes down. And I don't know why at the end of the day, it never feels like my costs are going down. Do you know what I mean? People are like, inflation's dropping or inflation's rising, interest rates rising. I don't know what that means for me. Like maybe that makes me naive, but
or just someone that didn't dedicate a few years to an economics degree. I'm not doing
an economics degree. I'm not a finance bro.
Why would you?
Finance girly pop. But what's it mean?
Because right now there's a disconnect between the everyday and how it's impacting myself, how it's impacting yourself, and then what's going on at the bloody RBA. What are those nincompoops up to?
I hate the RBA.
Are they silly or are they actually the single most qualified people in the country?
Are they doing this for a reason or... Can we just?
Are they doing it because they're dicks, or is there actual factors involved?
What's the science?
As science involved with some of the smartest minds in the country that, okay, maybe there's a reason that they're raising interest rates, you know?
Yeah.
So if we can make that disconnect less disconnected, then perhaps it won't be as soul crushing and as depressing.
I have absolutely no aspiration to buy a house right now or in the next 10 years. Like I'd rather travel. But I also think...
Do you think that's a byproduct of the lack of feasibility to do it though?
Yeah. If someone came up to us and said, hey, you can buy a house if you had 20 grand savings, which as I was growing up, people saying, oh, you've got to have $20,000 in savings sounded like a lot, right? But realistically, if I put my head down, bum up, I could probably save that.
Couldn't agree more.
That's not a deposit these days. It's just not because you're not going to go to a bank and go, I've got 20 grand. What can I buy? And they're like, lol, nothing.
A pen.
You can buy a pen, maybe a nice car. If anyone's looking for a Subaru WRX, please call me. I have to sell mine because of inflation.
On our soon-to-be beloved show, Izzy, soon-to-be critically acclaimed, genre-defining.
Thousands of listeners, Walkley Award-winning.
Thank you for that. You chimed in very nicely there. Yeah, I mean, after this gets published, our lives will be forever different. But until that stage, I would like to let our audience know what we're going to be talking about in this podcast.
Yep, awesome.
We are going to be talking about navigating the gig economy, side hustles. What can you do as a source of secondary, let alone tertiary income on top of our already beloved jobs that you and I both love to within an inch of our lives? You mentioned it just before, student debt.
Oh. Here's something that I want to explore on the pod, and I don't know if we've actually got this scheduled or not yet.
Talk to me.
But I am a 25-year-old female who loves shopping and has no money. So, and I'm always trying to like keep up with the girly pops in court and like, you know, who's wearing which cute like Forever New Portman's blazer, whatever the fuck. I have been addicted to Afterpay and Zip Pay. Like the back of your mind is like, oh, I want to buy this thing. I don't have any money. And then there's Zip Pay and Afterpay being like, we can help you. Do you really want to buy that activewear? And you're like, yeah, okay. Oh, well, it's only $25 a week. And you're like, fuck yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. That's fake money.
Yeah.
Bought this Apple Watch on product placement.
Bought that with FIFA coins. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but you know, like, so how do we stop people our age from getting themselves completely fucked with debt because there's Zip Pay and Afterpay and, you know, there's so many other ones being
it's a trap, like
we'll
specifically designed to trap
Literally designed
People
to
like
trap.
yourself.
And I've been caught up and you pay interest fees on that as well.
Mm.
Pay late fees when you don't have the money in your account, whatever. But it's still tempting me knowing how bad it is. So I think that's another issue that we need to explore
certainly.
is like, how are we navigating the temptations?
Well, if we can find a guru who says all of those things in a more long-winded, eloquent manner, well, then we'll get them in.
Yay.
Not for the faint-hearted.
Should we do a bank account review? Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're actually, are we doing it? Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. Actually, you're balling. What the? I wasn't kidding.
Jesus
I wasn't kidding.
Christ. Every day, he. Housey McHouse face.
Yeah, that was going to be my house savings.
That's looking a bit slim.
It's not.
We need to put some work into Housey McHouse face. Cute, expensive thing. So we've got something dedicated
that was my
to
mini
that.
savings, and that was going to be for like nails and shit.
Okay. Well, $0 in there.
All up, there's about $5.50, and all of those.
There's
accounts.
less than 10, and that's real. I've got like.
You're fucking balling. I
know,
genuinely, for dinner tonight, I hope there's something in the fridge.
But I don't
or
have.
Matt's paying.
These are all my accounts. Well, 182 saved. Let's go.
You got $182. That's not bad. Please give me ideas on how to save money. And how to just be able to afford dinner would be great.
All right, everybody. Thank you ever so much for your patronage here today. I hope we didn't bore you too much with our personal anecdotes, but nonetheless, you, me, Izzy, we are going to step by step try and learn how to maximize our lives and not be as young and not be as broke. Thank you.